Hey everybody, I'm Alyce-Kay Reckelhaus from the Widow Reckelhaus and Threshold of Hineni, and you don't usually get to see me on my crafting videos, but I have a weird situation today. I recorded a video back in November on the journal that we're working on, and for some reason it recorded without any sound. I don't know why, and I've been trying to figure out how to go ahead and put it up there. I thought about just skipping it, but I had promised you that I would show you every single step of this. So I wanted to make sure that I did that. So the way that I finally figured out is the best way to do it is to just go ahead and share my screen with you and play the video, and I'll narrate and explain what's happening. So hopefully that'll work. And then if you have any questions, feel free to ask them and I'll explain those in another video. Okay, so hopefully this will work well. Let's try it out. Okay, so this is the video. I'm going to go ahead and make it big, and you can see me up there in the corner still, but you don't really need to see me. Okay, so I'm probably saying hi here and everything. And this is a video that this is the journal that we've been working on for quite a while. I have found a couple of pages that I want to put something on that coordinates with the opposite page. And I'm showing you there how that design up at the top is kind of top heavy. I would usually have that at the bottom, but I had decided I wanted it at the top so that I wouldn't be covering it up with a pocket or something. And so I want to do something at the bottom that's going to be a little bit heavier, or at least equal to what's on the top, so that, and we're putting in a corner tuck here. You can slide something in there which will make it heavier, but you can still write on the page behind it. And same thing with this. You can put something in this pocket, but you'll still be able to write on the page up above it. So that'll help keep it from seeming so top heavy, but it'll allow us to preserve that design at the top. Now with this pocket, I was just showing you that it's pretty wide and it comes over into the gutter where it might get caught in the binding. So I'm going to trim off a little bit from it. And what am I going to do with that scrap? I'm going to put it in my Franken paper basket, right? All right, so that makes it just right. That way it's far enough away from the gutter so that the gutter is the center section where the fold is. It's far enough away from the gutter so it's not going to get caught in the binding. And we can still center it there. I think we're going to go ahead and punch a little thumb hole in the top if I'm, oh no, we're not. We're looking at ribbon right now. So I have some gauzy ribbon. It's actually a little bit more peach than what it shows here. It looks real, it is pretty see-through, but it looks like it doesn't have any color here. But that's some peach ribbon. Yeah, here we are. We're going to cut a finger hole in it. And we can just do it right on that line. I think that line's not quite in the center, but if we had done the, if we had moved that thumb hole over, it would have looked like it wasn't centered. So, so this is fine that it's a little bit off centered. Okay, so that just makes it easier to see which side you're going to put stuff in, and also make it easier to pull stuff out of the pocket. Because this kind of pocket is kind of flat to the paper, and so it's a little bit tighter than some of the other pockets that we do. Okay, and I think I'm trying to decide, should I use green or should I use peach ribbon on this? And I hope we're going for the peach. Yep, I think we're going for the peach. Okay, so we're gonna just, you know, cut it at an angle so that it doesn't fray. Some things you like to fray, but this kind of ribbon is kind of weird when it frays. It looks all plasticky kind of. So, and we're just doing a real simple little bow there. Probably, I'm thinking we're probably gonna put something on it like a button or a rose or some yarn or something. Maybe we're gonna sew it, I guess. Let's see what we're gonna do. Oh, we're gonna staple it. Okay, so we're gonna staple it. I don't staple very often because I don't like the back side. It gets caught on stuff, but using it for a pocket works out just fine. A lot of people use staples all over their junk journals, so there's really no reason not to. I've hurt myself on them. But in a pocket like this where the back's not going to show, that's going to be fine. So we're definitely probably going to put something. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to put some buttons. I think these are the buttons from China. I can't quite see them yet. But I think they're the buttons I got from China. Oh, that one's pretty. It's got that green in it and the peach. Wow, that's perfect. All right, so I want to cover up the staple with that. Very nice. I like that. Yeah, that's good. It's January right now while I'm commenting on this, and I recorded it sometime in November, so I don't really remember what's in here. It was a lot warmer than it is right now. It snowed here today. We got quite a bit of snow, which is very unusual for here in East Tennessee. We do get snow, but you know, it lasts for a day and then it's gone, and it'll be thawed tomorrow. It's already almost all thawed today. I think it's in the 40s now, but just a couple days ago, it was 70. So they say, if you don't like the weather in East Tennessee, just stick around for 20 minutes. It'll change. Okay, so this is some stuff that I got from All Fibered Up. I love this. I'll try to remember to link this collection on the bottom, but I do on my other channel, Threshold of Hineni, I do have some reviews of several of her packages. They're just so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tie the bow before cutting the yarn, and this is a real fuzzy yarn. That's so funny. I just used this today and I thought I had never used it before, and here I am. I used it back in November. That's funny. Okay, so I think I need a little bit more. This is a super, super fluffy, soft yarn. I just love it. Now I wonder where I'm going to put that. I kind of like the button with the ribbon just like it is without anything extra, but we'll see how it's going to look with something more on it. And remember those little 2 white dots that you see from the glue on the button, those are going to be clear. They're not going to show. So let's see how this is. Oh no, that's really pretty. I like that. Okay, and I used those dots of glue for it. So that's good. Okay, yeah, that's really pretty. It still shows the button. I was afraid it was going to cover it up too much. Okay, so then we have to figure out, are we going to sew this on or are we going to glue it? I think we're going to glue it. Okay, so I always hold the side that I'm not going to glue. When you've got a thumb punch in it, that kind of makes it obvious, but sometimes I end up gluing the wrong part. So I do hold the side that I'm not doing. And I don't glue all the way to the edge because as I press it down, the glue will go out to the edge. And that way you're less likely to have it, you know, bleeding out of there all over the place and end up with pages sticking together and stuff. If you do have some glue come out before you turn the page, make sure that you use something to wipe that up. Tissue does not work well. Tissue will stick. So I get face wipes, cotton, they're not fluffy face wipes. They're real thin ones, like this. I have some here that I get at Walmart, and you can just get them in a package and they work really well for this. Okay, so I think I'm gonna glue this one too. Oh, I guess that's it. All right, so let me unshare. Okay, so I think part of the thing too is that the whole thing didn't record. So you know how to put on the corner piece. I think that I've done some others. I'll look and see if I haven't done any, then I will show you on some others, but it's really easy. You just glue those 2 sides and you're done. And we might have put some design or something on it. I don't know. I'll look and see, and I'll point that out in another video. Okay, I love you all. Thank you for your patience. Bye-bye.